Reporting for the InterMountain Christian News, I'm Dr. Anthony Harper here in the James Brady Press Room of the White House. Special day today, still with the Trump administration, new way of doing things press-wise. I was up to the Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt's office, and she wasn't there. She was traveling with President Trump on his trip to North Carolina. But I reiterated with the Press Secretary's scheduler my request to have an interview with her. She said they're getting many, she's getting specifically many requests from other media. A lot of Christian media are wanting to meet with her for interviews. So she said she would get to my request as soon as possible. So that's one of several things. At least she did do a picture with me here at the White House. Also waiting for a meeting with the Secretary of State and or his spokesperson, Tammy Bruce. And things aren't really regularly going here for press meetings because of the new administration getting adjusted to how to settling in here. But hopefully very soon we'll be having regular press meetings here at the White House or the State Department, and opportunity for me and ability to and follow through with getting called on and asking questions for our Christian and Jewish audience on a regular basis here in Washington, D.C. But in addition to the State Department and White House, also at the Pentagon, where I ask questions. So I'm hoping for those open doors. In fact, praying for the open doors. I know that many of you are. Another important update here to mention, our Christian media outlet, InterMountain Christian News, has been barred by the White House Correspondents Association from entrance into close press access with President Trump, whether it's the Oval Office and special press events here at the White House. Now, I've made a request to the White House to bring attention to this matter, asking for help for our Christian media outlet, of course, our Israeli news outlet, to have this press access at the White House now being barred specifically by the White House Correspondent Association. And my One America News reporter contact, Chanel Rion, has been exposing the White House Correspondent Association, and she has a new video out about that issue and calling for people to join the National White House Correspondent Association. Now, there'll be a link to a video clip to her investigative journalist report about the White House Correspondent Association in the description box of this video. An important clarification that Chanel Rion makes from the National White House Correspondent Association. She's an investigative journalist with One America News, and she states in her video, which you will see in the description box, a link to that video about the White House Correspondent Association operating as a monopoly and controlling press access here. And I've made a request very strongly for the White House and to the White House to intervene to provide this press access for Christian media and Jewish media here into these very important press events. So I wait for a response from the White House. I'm, as you know, here at the White House to continue to reiterate that concern. I met with someone about that matter, and I eagerly wait to hear what will be happening with my request for our media outlets to be allowed to be entering into these press events.